Hello everyone, myself Dr. Aditya Gupta. So what are the key insights and a bit of a recall about INICET that happened yesterday on 13th of November? So as I had been emphasizing a lot, and you probably should have given this INICET on the way to NEETPG, it's a great thing that you give the exam because this exam will serve as a blueprint and as a roadmap in order for your 4-month journey to NEETPG in March 2023. So what are the insights that we can get from this INICET and then a bit of a recall? First, INI is very predictable. INI is very predictable that it will always focus much more on first and second prop. You would have realized that the questions of obs, gynae and surgery probably were way less as compared to the questions of, let's say, pathology or pathology related concepts or pharmacology. And that has been the thing with INI always, that your focus on first and second prop subjects, on your basic sciences should be much more. Another thing that I want to emphasize at this point is that NEET is also becoming INI-like. And there were, in fact, many questions in this INI which were NEET repeats. If you would have given the NEET in the May, you would have realized the question on thromboelastography was exactly asked in this INI. So the focus should be obviously on revision and previous year MCQs. Without revising, the question paper was easy. But if you haven't revised in the last 1 week or 10 days, those easy questions will seem tough because you won't get the accuracy and you would get confused between two options. That's why I keep on emphasizing that you have to revise in the last 7 to 10 days, because if you haven't revised in the last 7 to 10 days the entire syllabus, the easy questions, the questions which actually are easy, you will find them tough because you will get confused between two options. Third, previous year questions are the king. Previous year questions are absolutely important. Not just last 5 years, in my opinion, try to do at least past 10 years previous year questions. There were many questions which I felt were repeat of papers in 2014 and 15. For example, the Jamshedi and the Salal needle, which was asked in the first paper, in shift 1 if I'm not wrong, was a 2015 exact repeat of AIMS, and has been asked in NEET also multiple times. So another question that was asked on central pontine myelinosis, that a person was given hyponatremia correction too quickly. That was exactly same question was asked in my May 2018 exam. Another question on tension pneumothorax, which is AIMS pet favorite. They keep on asking it again and again. So unless you're strong, if you have a strong on previous year question, your 40 to 50% questions are going to be absolutely correct. And 30-40% question will be correct from the topics and if you have done the questions. So instead of solving random marrow or preparator modules, focus on the previous year question modules. They are way more important. The actual paper is easy. You have to realize if you would have given a marrow or preparator GT, you would have realized the paper is much more easier as compared to those marrow and marrow or preparator GTs. So don't focus on GT ranks. Keep on giving GTs, but focus on the exam environment that GT creates rather than the toughness of GTs. GTs are being made tough for no goddamn reason by these apps. It's the same thing that Akash and Alan used to do back in the NEET UG days. Used to give excessively tough paper to create FOMO, and that's the same thing that these apps are doing right now, or coachings are doing right now. So give GTs. GTs are important. Yes, I won't deny, whichever app you're using, give GTs. They help you track your progress. They help you track your weak areas. But don't get perturbed. GT should not give BT. Last, definitely not the least, I personally felt the paper first aid would have helped a lot. I will keep on promoting first aid for those who would have used first aid. Do let me know in the comment section whether it helped or not. There were many questions. Would I advise this 3 months or 4 months down the line below the needs? I'm in two moods about it. If you think your notes are revisable, I would not advise. If you think it's something not revisable, maybe you can give it a shot. Personally, won't. Last but definitely not the least, you still have 3 to 4 months for going before going into NEET. So take this exam as a mistake taking exam. कि इस exam में मैंने जितनी mistakes करनी थी कर ली. You would have realized your mistakes. Non-revision probably, not doing previous year questions thoroughly probably, maybe not revising anatomy. There were so many questions from anatomy that if you would not have revised in the last 2-3 days anatomy, you would have gotten them wrong. They were easy questions, but anatomy is so volatile that you have to revise in the last 1 to 2 days. So these are the insights that you should take from INICET recall, and I'll do a bit of a recall right now. From first aid, as I always do, just 5 questions, but to show you the importance of first aid. So for example, they had asked a question about एक न्यूट्रोफिल के अंदर उन्होंने एक दिखाया हुआ था कि उसने engulf किया हुआ है बैक्टीरिया को और माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म को. So these diagrams are given in first aid itself, and they have given a good mnemonic also. मेगा मोनोसाइट के अंदर एलरिचिया होता है, ग्रैनुलोसाइट के अंदर या न्यूट्रोफिल के अंदर एनाप्लाज्मोसिस होता है. तो if I'm not wrong, the question had asked stated neutrophil, तो answer would in this case would be anaplasmosis. Then they had asked about nocardia में staining के बारे में, answer answer is ACET fast. I think ACET fast nahi tha option mein. There was Z Nelson, ZN. So that will be the answer. Then they had asked about, the burnt sugar. So the burnt sugar, actually maple syrup urine disease, they have given it. Maple syrup from maple trees has burnt sugar appearance. And I have, see, I am in my first aid also, I've given a small Q because I knew it was a previous year question. So I just made a Q and आसपास का टॉपिक करने के लिए, इसको पूरा कंप्लीट करने के लिए मैंने सारे ऑर्डर्स एक साथ लिख लिए थे अपनी फर्स्ट एड में. Similarly, they had asked a question in the first exam, which are the following negatively regulates glycogen phosphorylase. एक सिंपल से डायग्राम में यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है प्रोटीन फॉस्फेटेज प्लस glycogen synthase and negative of glycogen phosphorylase. So answer option had protein phosphatase, that would be the answer. So what I'm basically trying to emphasize is कि instead of going after vast resources, 10,000s of pages, they are going to be non-productive for you. Right now, your focus should be on revising previous year question, concising your notes so that you can actually revise in the last 10 days and revise the entire syllabus ताकि you get the actual accuracy that the exam demands. So that's it from me from today. Thank you and have a nice day.